Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be adding a fluffy slime recipe into my new craft recipe book. So as I mentioned in yesterday's flip through of the mini and the classic, I mentioned that I was going to be using this mini recipe book to add craft recipes such as this one right here. And that way my kids and I can make these recipes throughout the summer, and that way they're not just stuck in front of the TV, whether they're watching movies or playing Xbox, and that way we can get into the kitchen and make these recipes and then hopefully just go outside. I went ahead and printed out this recipe off of Pinterest, and I just looked up fluffy slime, and I like this recipe. It doesn't have a lot of ingredients or instructions, so it's gonna be perfect because of the size of the mini. So I didn't want something that required way too many ingredients or too many instructions. And I will be using this picture up here, so I'm going to play off of these colors. The first section in this recipe book has the peachy pink color, and so since that color is already on the page, I am going to decorate it with the purple. That way it stands out, and when I place this picture it'll coordinate very well. So I'll go ahead and take these off of the disc, put this aside, and I'm gonna start by writing the name of the recipe. Okay, so now that I've added the name, I'm gonna go ahead and use some bullet points over in the ingredients section, and I will be using my Joann Mega sticker book. And like I said, I will be using the purple to play off of the purple that's on the picture. So this recipe calls for 4 ingredients. Okay, and the prep time is 5 minutes. There's no cook time or the amount of people it serves. So what I want to do now is work on the directions. So what I want to do is to add the purple element. And then I also wanted to put the plan. All right. And I'll probably go ahead and use bullet points for the directions as well, but now I don't know if I want to use the same bullet points over here or choose a completely different one. So I can either add this flag, that way it's different, like that, or maybe this one right here. I'll probably go ahead and stick with that one. I like it way better. So now that I know I want this one, let me just readjust it and put it up higher. Okay, we'll start off there, and now I'll go ahead and write in the instructions. Okay, so those are all the directions, and now what I want to do is cut out the picture, and I'll need to use my cutting blade for this. Okay, and now that my picture is cut, now what I want to do is add a colorful box around it. Okay, so I think I'll add the colorful box over on this section over here. That way we cover up the cook time and the number of people served, since this is not a food recipe, so we don't need those. And I went ahead and added some adhesive to the back of the picture, and now I'm just going to layer it. Okay, like that, and I'll trim off the excess. So I like the way that it turned out. I had just the right amount of space for the ingredients and for the directions. This planner won't be too decorative just because of the amount of space. I'll probably just add a picture of the craft itself. That way we know what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the notes section just the way it is. Until we don't do the recipe. I don't know if I need to add notes, if I need to add something else, if I need to modify it, and I'll probably go ahead and do this after the fact. So for now, I'm just gonna keep it blank, but I did like the way that it turned out. And I can't wait to make this with the kids. They are going to love it. And I can't wait to add a lot more recipes in here so we can do together throughout the summer and just throughout the year. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me over on Instagram at Stephany Happily Plans. And I'll see you next time.